happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to check this one out. So we're getting a first-hand look of the Trump curse striking once again, this time hitting that Boston mayor, Michelle Wu, after she just got exposed taking bribes from the Chinese Communist Party, guys. I'm excited to get into this one. So I'm straight into it. All I ask that you guys please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Oh, Mayor Adams, how much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration?
$6.9 billion of taxpayers.
$6.9 billion of taxpayer money on a problem that was fostered on the American people. Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering city services.
You don't ask about how much money the city of Boston has spent on illegal immigration? Are you out of your mind?
We don't distinguish between immigration status.
Do you manage your budget or not, Mayor Wu?
That is how we keep our city safe.
Mayor Wu, do you manage your budget or not?
We have the numbers to prove it. I manage my budget. I have a AAA bond rating dating back 10 years.
So to the city of Boston, just understand that your mayor does not care how much of your resources she has spent on people who are not citizens
of the city of Boston.
Is
sick of having people outside Boston telling us what we need.
Now, it has come to light, y'all, that a fundraiser behind her 2021 campaign has ties to the CCP. And if you don't know what that is the Communist Party in China. Okay, so let's take a look. A fundraising organizer responsible for contributing hundreds of thousands of dollars to Boston Mayor Michelle Wu's 2021 mayoral campaign has ties to the Chinese Communist Party. Gary Yu is the co-chairman of the New England Chinese American Alliance. That group helped raise $300,000 for Wu's mayoral campaign in 2021. Yu is also listed under another name as a member of the United Front Work Department, an intelligence division of the CCP. The scoop was first reported by the Daily Caller. Mayor Wu's office did not respond to a request for comment from the National News Desk about the findings. The House Select Committee on the CCP in 2023 described United Front as being especially adept at altering the political landscapes of other countries to its benefit. Now, y'all might say, okay, now maybe you aren't not that familiar with Mayor Wu. Let me show you a quick back and forth to give you maybe some of her more controversial takes and her more controversial ideas. I mean, she is the mayor of Boston, y'all. So she is actively steering that city's public policy. Take a look at this. And we continue. United Front work is a unique blend of engagement, influence activities, and intelligence operations that the CCP uses to shape its political environment, including to influence other countries' policy toward China and to gain access to advanced foreign technology. Mayor Wu was among the leaders of 4 sanctuary cities who testified before Congress last month. She accused President Trump of sparking widespread fear through his mass deportation immigration policies. Quote, "I spoke with pastors whose pews are half empty on Sundays, doctors whose patients are missing appointments, teachers whose students are missing class," she said. "A city that's scared is not a city that's safe." Now you have to wonder who's talking, y'all. I mean, $300,000 is a lot of money. Is that what Wu believes, or is that what maybe some people who are out there that are giving her money believes? Maybe it's both. I don't know. I'm just raising this as a question. You know who will probably be interested to hear this? Tom Homan. Y'all know him, the border czar. He did a press gaggle today, a little brief kind of back and forth with the press. Let's see what he has to say about Boston and about the other cities that are in a similar situation.
When we're going to do something?
Yeah, come to the microphone, please, sir. Step right up. There we go. Thank you.
Mr. Homan.
Roosevelt Hotel is not. It's on the table. Leave it there. I'm certainly not going to forecast when we're going to do an operation on McCain.
Thank you, Mr. Homan. You're the immigration expert here. The president is now floating this idea of sending American prisoners to to a prison in El Salvador. Do you believe that that would be legal?
You know, someone mentioned that to me this morning. I haven't yet talked to the president. I just got back in town yesterday, so I haven't had that conversation, what that conversation was about, where it come from. So I'm not going to comment on that until I speak to the president directly.
But do you know off the top of your head if that's legal? Or what would your, I mean, you have obviously worked in immigration under President Obama, now under President Trump. Do you believe that it would be legal to send American?
I don't know. Again, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I said, well, I mentioned this morning. I don't know the context of the question was. I don't know the context of what his response was, what he meant by response. I'd be opining on something I really don't have the information on. I'll get briefed on it and I'll respond to you later about it, but I'm just unfamiliar with it.
Mr. Holmes, does the administration expect that those migrants that have been sent to that prison in El Salvador will remain there?
You mean the terrorists that were removed?
Will they remain in that prison in El Salvador for the rest of their lives?
This administration will obey court orders, unlike the last administration. But if you ask me if I'm in favor of returning terrorists in the United States that are gang members, that have murdered and raped young women in this country, no, I'm not in favor of that at all.
Mr. Holmes, increased border apprehensions by 95% since last March. Can you describe maybe some of the success behind these numbers?
Because I worked for the greatest president of my lifetime, Donald Trump. Trump 45 is successful, unprecedented. And we're even doing better this time. President Trump, I give him all the credit because he put executive actions in place day one. He re-implemented the policies that we proved were effective. Right now, as we speak today, because of President Trump, the men and women of ICE and the men and women of the Border Patrol who stand on that line every day, today we have the most secure border in the history of this nation. No one can argue. The data's clear on that. I started in 1984. I've never seen the numbers this low. So again, the most secure border in the history of this nation, President Trump was able to do that in a matter of weeks. Something that Biden administration didn't do in 4 years. Either wouldn't or couldn't, but we proved it didn't need legislation, didn't need all this other stuff that the last administration talked about. We needed a strong president who took America first and cared about American safety and securing that border. Securing the border at this level means we have a lot stronger national security because of the border.
Mr. There are laws on the books that make it a criminal offense to shield or harbor illegal immigrants, like the sanctuary states city leaders have been doing. Do you think they should be prosecuted for the fullest extent of the law and possibly put in prison?
Absolutely. And hold tight on that one. Because it's coming. It's coming. I've been clear on that since day one. The sanctuary cities can sit by and watch their communities get ravaged by illegal aliens. They can watch young women get raped and murdered. Trump administration is not going to stand for that. So look, they can stand by and watch. And the Trump administration will secure their communities. The Trump administration will drive down illegal and crime in this country. If they don't do it, we'll do it for them. But they can't. They can sit aside and watch, but they can't cross that line. When they cross the line of harboring concealment, that's a felony. And we got Pam Bondi now who won't hesitate to take action. When they can't impede in our enforcement efforts to make this country safe again. That's a felony. So President Trump's got his cabinet in place now. We got a strong AG. We got a strong Secretary of Homeland Security. We got a great group here. We got Steve Miller, one of the most brilliant men I ever worked with when it comes to border security and internal enforcement. You're going to see a lot of things happen next few months that people should expect. Many don't, but watch what comes in the near future.
Mr. Holman, you got Democrats that are headed down to El Salvador. What's your message to them?
We're not going to change anything. We remove terrorists in this country. They're where they should be, and then we're going to knock it off. What y'all be doing, y'all be in sanctuary cities in this country, taking action against the Maryland father, the Maryland illegal alien, not a father. The Maryland illegal alien was arrested in the country illegally, arrested for murder, and released to the public, and it took ICE to go find them. If the Democrats will spend some time in Boston, and in Los Angeles, and Portland, and Maryland, and go to these sanctuary cities, I don't care what party you're affiliated with, Republican, Democrat, Independent, we all should want secure communities. We all should want public safety to be number one on their agenda. I can't believe there's any Democrat politician who does not want public safety threats out of the community. Their number one responsibility is protection of the communities. But they'd rather go to El Salvador than fix the problem we just talked about in Maryland, fix the problem of Boston.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Oh my goodness, this thing has turned out to be way worse than what we expected. We knew these Democratic mayors and officials that were trying to get in the way of these deportation efforts from Donald Trump had to be getting put up to it by someone, but I never thought that it would be the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, behind this heinous act. Michelle Wu, the Boston mayor, knows she's out of line. She's a traitor at best. She got elected in based off the CCP. Now we're seeing where her whole aim is, her mission, where it's coming from. This may not be Michelle caring about the city's federal funding being pulled. She more so cares about enriching, lining her pockets with the money coming in from the CCP. Guys, we need to see a full wide-scale investigation into Miss Michelle Wu, that Boston mayor. She's been out of line for quite some time. And then it sounds like Border Czar Tom Homan is already hot on their trail. He's not messing around, saying that all these Democratic officials, these sanctuary cities, they better watch out, because it's been saying since day one that it's not going to be pretty when the fallout happens, guys. But definitely hop in that comment section. The comments are open. I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking on this one. Also, make sure you guys please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you did enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.